Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Valerie and welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you guys stopped in today for my not empties, I keep saying that. Well, I do have a lot of empties in this one, but we're doing what I've been warming. I do what I've been warming because normally I don't go through and get rid of my empties. I don't have a lot of empties, but today I have quite a few. So today, guys, we are doing, I have mainly Scentsy. I'm in Indiana, northern Indiana. It still has been cold and icy and cold. Today was like a pretty decent day. It was like the warmest day we've had in a while, and the sun was shining, so it was really pretty out today. But other than that, I'm still kind of stuck in fall scents, winter scents, those kind of things. I don't have my microphone, dear guys, because I rearranged some things and I don't know what I did with my microphone. So I'm not trying to yell, but I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So I'm hoping the audio turns out okay. I turned the camera around today, so because basically I don't have any makeup on, I look horrible, but I wanted to get this video done. True transparency here, okay? Anyway, so I have been really trying to work through bars that I have just like remnants of, like 2 to 3 cubes in the clams, scents that that's all I have left, and I want to use it up, and it's not available to get anymore. So I want to get it used and out of my collection. Some have been they're a little older bars, maybe like going on 3 years, 2.5, 3 years old. So I kind of been really working. I have a whole basket of those things that I'm really trying to work through so that I don't waste the wax. I really want to enjoy them and go through them, even if I can't get them anymore. And I have some other stuff coming in. I have a two hauls coming in tomorrow. I actually have a party closeout coming in tomorrow and a haul coming in tomorrow from Scentsy. And so I need to move out. I need to use up some of my wax to get out of my collection and to make room for some of these other bars. What I'm doing with Scentsy, I know there's a whole lot of stuff going on with Scentsy, but I'm not going to get into all that. But what I have decided I am going to do with Scentsy moving forward at this point is, at this point in time, I am going to remain a consultant. And I don't have really a lot of customers. I basically am a hobbyist consultant. So I am continuing. I do have a website, and I am going to keep my website for convenience sake for me and for some of the people. You know, I do have a few customers that do order from time to time for them, but basically more convenient for me, all right, at this point in time. Maybe down the road I might get rid of the website, but I don't know it. I don't know. I'm not jumping into anything at this point in time. I'm just kind of having in mind what I want to do. So, I've decided I really do want to downsize my clubs. I would like to get to the point where I don't have any clubs. But with that being said, there are tons of scents that I love. And that's the one thing I have always not liked about not just Scentsy, but companies. You know, they'll bring out something for a short period of time, and you have to really act on it. And that's why club is, I think, very popular, because, you know, you can't always act on it right when it comes out. So then you put it in a club, and then, you know, the next thing comes, and then you put that in the club, and then it just snowballs until you have like a $600 club. But I have a really high club, but I don't let it ever go through for that amount of money. So I do manipulate my clubs to be able to skip them quite frequently. But then I think, what am I doing that for? You know, I'm not even getting any of the bars that I want so desperately. So I have decided I'm going to be cleaning my clubs out. So right now is a good time to do it because it's transition month. And I am decided to take some particular scents that I really do like. I don't really superly love them, but I do like them. So I am stocking up on those bars. And then when I get my stock up, they will not go into my club. And so far, I've done pretty good. I think I got like 8 or 9 that are not going to go into my club. I'm just going to take a chance. If they don't come back, they don't come back. But yeah, I'm stocked up enough that I have enough to probably last me for a couple years, 2 or 3 years. Now that may sound like an enormous amount, but I have a smaller home, so it doesn't take a whole lot of wax for me to scent my home. So a bar of something will last me a long time. Plus, a lot of the scents are seasonal, so I'm not going to want to warm them all year round, just maybe a few months out of the year. So, and sometimes I only warm a scent like maybe once during the season, and sometimes I don't even get to them. So I'm trying to be more mindful about using my collection and to just continue to use I have tons of wax, guys. I don't really even need to buy any more wax. But I have a lot of wax and I enjoy it. This is my hobby. I enjoy purchasing wax. I enjoy, not so much, I'm kind of getting out of wanting to try new wax because now I have certain ones I absolutely love. Okay. And I'm not, one that, I don't ever want to try anything new. But that's not my thing. I know a lot of people, that's their thing. That's really not my thing. So I find things I like and I want to hang on to them. That's my thing. So I've decided with Scentsy, I don't think I'm going to try a whole lot of new scents with them because what I have been finding that a lot of the new scents are very reminiscent of scents I've had or scents I've already have in my collection or in my clubs. I just feel like I'm smelling a lot of times the same thing over and over and over again, but maybe a little bit of different versions of it. So I'm kind of done, I think, with trying new scents unless I hear about it and it sounds like it's really going to be something different. Then I'm not going to say I'm not going to try anything because if I find things like that, then I might purchase and try them. But on the overhaul, I'm not going to like the new release bars that are coming out in the new catalog. I did not get the consultant kit for the 10 bars. I'm not getting them. I may get a few of those bars when they are released, but I don't really believe I'm going to get all 10. And there are some other scents that I've not tried that are coming in the spring and summer catalog for 2025 that I would like to try. I would like to try some of those. But for the most part, I'm really trying to stay away from limited time offers. I do seem to like the scent of the month, so I may do a few of those from time to time this next year. And I'm talking, this is like next year. This is my plan. And so I may do some, those. I do enjoy some of the Bring Back My Bars, but I don't think I'm going to buy like the whole collection once again. I will pick and choose kind of what I want. So my spending on Scentsy is going to really diminish. And it diminished a lot last year. Last year I went from, I think my last any type of wax order was from May of 2024, and then I didn't repurchase from anybody until January 2025, which I did purchase from Scentsy. And I have been purchasing quite a bit from Scentsy since then because I do want to get stocked up and because of all the changes. And a year from now, I may phase myself out of even being a consultant, but that'll give me a year to like get my clubs under control, weed out what I don't want, and stock up on things I do want, and those kind of things. So and see what comes back, and what if things come back, I'll stock up on those that I love, that kind of stuff. After that point in time, I'm probably not going to be a consultant. Will I still purchase Scentsy? I don't know. I have no clue. I'm just going to wing it and see how it goes. But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy my collection. Gosh, guys, I'm already 9 minutes in. Sorry, I didn't mean to go into a big spiel about that. So, I'm going to do my empty. I'm going to do non-wax first. So I have 2 non-wax items. And these may be kind of grubby looking, but, this is real life, and I use these on a daily basis. So this one is from, it's a soft soap. It's just a soft soap, peppermint hand soap. I like peppermint, and so I got some of this. This was on like, I think I got it like for 99 cents. So soft soap does tend to dry my hands out. Oops, I hit the camera, sorry. Does tend to dry my hands out a little bit, but I do like peppermint. So I like to have the peppermint in my, in the wintertime, I like to get my peppermint. Let me move my camera back just a hair, guys. And isn't that a pretty warmer? That is a luminescence. I think it's a luminescence warmer. My sister bought me that when I first moved into the house here, and that was 10 years ago. And that thing is one of the hottest warmers I have. It's got like a floodlight inside of it instead of a regular light bulb, and it's bless this home. And that thing is just gone and gone and gone, and it's one of my best warmers. I love it. All right, so the next empty I have is Scentsy's laundry liquid, and this is in cranberry and tinsel. I bought this, I don't know, I'm going to say a couple years ago, and it was in like a flash sale. I grabbed a couple bottles of it. I finally finished this one. I used multiple different ones. It's not like this is the only one I used, but I used multiple different. I have Fluffy Fleece and Jammy Time. I had a bunch of different ones. Anyway, so this was nice. It wasn't like my favorite. It was nice. I didn't have any washer whiffs with it or anything like that. Oh, I'm sorry. It did have washer whiffs. It had washer whiffs in it, but it didn't have like the dryer discs, and it didn't have the Scent Soft. And I'm still mad that they took the Scent Soft away. I love that stuff. And I still have a little bit of it, but anyway. So I have another bottle of this yet, so I'm going to be... I'll be eventually using that up. And I mean, they're laundry liquid. I love the pump. You just pump it in. It's really nice and convenient. The bottles are really not that big, and I really do like their laundry system. I just wish that they would bring the Scent Soft back, and I'm glad that they're bringing dryer sheets in. And now they got that new washer liquid, which is like a sheet. It's like one of those eco sheets, and so they're bringing that. That's new this this new spring and summer season, which is kind of cool. All right, guys, I have one wax. Let's get into wax that is not Scentsy, and I'm going to kind of explain what I did, because I did a mix with it. If I can find the other one. Okay, so this is Vanilla Bean Buttercream by Better Homes and Gardens. It's vanilla bean, buttercream, and sugarcane. This is really a nice scent. I really like it. It's really good. I did 2 cubes in my open concept in alternating warmers. And what I did was I kind of was trying to tone down this inhale exhale, because this is not like a favorite scent, but I needed something kind of strong in my house, and in this kind of scent, because I gave a perm in my home today, and I find if I do something that's very similar in what like perm solution smells like, that it really cancels that scent out in my home. So I did, and I'm not saying this smells like perm solution, but it's kind of like that fresh floral is what I kind of get. This bar is old. You can see it's discoloring, but it performed. It is so strong. I only did 1 cube out here in my open concept. I did a half a cube, which is in this warmer right here. And then out in my living room, I did the other half a cube in a warmer. And then I did, in alternating warmers, 1 cube of each of the vanilla buttercream. And I'll tell you what, guys, this thing boomed just with 1 cube in my open concept. So that's what I mean. I do really well with scent throw and everything. And my open concept has a high vaulted ceiling. And even out there, man, and I went and lay down and took a nap today. And when I got up, it was still booming. You know, it was still going. And it's still going right now. So that's what is in my warmers. So I have another bar of this. I absolutely hated it when I first got it. That's why I started mixing it with vanilla buttercream, and also Scentsy vanilla bean buttercream. I've done it with that too, and I really like it much better with that. But today, it wasn't too bad. I might even start doing this on its own. So I have one more bar of this, which you can see I've only used, I mean, I've had this a couple years. I got this the first year I was a consultant, and I'm sorry guys, I'm not used to filming like this, so bear with me. So I don't have a date on it, and my first year I was a consultant, I didn't date anything, so this was in, I'm trying to think, 2022. I became a consultant March of 2022. So I do need to use these bars up, but they smell great and it still performed great. So that's that. All right, the rest I've got is Scentsy. Let me do things things that I did not use up that are not empties. So I have this Olaf Warm Hugs, and the scent notes of this are cool mint, snow-covered woods, and vanilla. And this was in their bakery section. Now, when I open this up, it smells really good. I'm like, oh yeah, that smells nice. But I'll tell you what, guys, I have warmed this much, and I've always warmed it in my bedroom. And normally only 2 cubes in my bedroom, and I'm good. But this last time, I warmed 3 cubes in my bedroom. This thing, I can't hardly smell. I can barely smell it. It's an okay scent. It's not like my favorite anyway, but it's just so light. So the remaining of this, I'm going to give away. I normally, like things I don't like or things that don't perform well in my home, I have like a box that I throw it in, and then I take it and give it to friends, family, co-workers, and just let them have at it and take what they want and just give it away. That does help my collection from keeping things in my collection that I don't want to warm or that I feel like it's worthless warming in my home. This, I've heard it's very light. Some people, it performs probably better in their homes, but this just did not perform in my bedroom. My bedroom is not very big by any means. So, Olaf Warm Hugs is getting the boot. It's going bye-bye. And I'm sorry, I did not give you scent notes for Inhale, Exhale. Inhale, Exhale has apple, salted citrus, kiwi, lily, jasmine, freesia, solar woods, musk, and vanilla. So it's a pretty complex scent, but it's growing on me. It really is. And it's not available. You can't get this anymore. This is not available. You cannot get this anymore. This is available at your local Walmart. Okay, this is another one that wasn't a great performer for me when I first warmed it, and I've always have warmed it in my bedroom once again. This is Pink Berry Sandalwood. So it just was very light. It didn't perform well at all in my first time I warmed it. This is Pink Berry Fresh Cherry Tonka Bean Sandalwood. And it was new, I think it was last year. I don't know. In 2024 it came out. I like this scent. And there's something very familiar about this scent. I kind of get like a base of Skin So Soft with like some pink berry sweetness in there. And I like the scent. And the first time I warmed it, I could hardly smell it. Oh my gosh. It was just, I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. I could hardly smell it. So I just threw it aside because I wasn't very happy with it. And you can see the date that I purchased it was February 2024. So it's been sitting ever since for like a year. So I decided, you know, I need to revisit this because I believe, I didn't know whether it was coming back or not. So I revisited this before I found out it was coming back. And I did another 2 cubes in my bedroom, and it actually performed a little bit better. So this is nice. It is something I might get a few more bars of, but it's something that I would definitely need to let it sit for a while. And I'm finding, you know, letting things cure for a while really does help, even Scentsy. So that is Pink Berry Sandalwood. It's a good scent. It really is. Too bad it's just light. Okay, this has been in my collection since 2022. Snow Kissed Cranberry. And while it's still cold out, I'm trying to use up this wax. It's a pretty red wax. I haven't been telling you the colors, I'm sorry. This is, still trying to get back into doing swing of things, guys. This has got scent notes of frozen pink cranberries, white balsam, sugared woods, and this was scent of the month in November of 2019. And this is good. I really like this one. It's kind of fruity, and it's got like a tartness to it. I don't really get a lot of white balsam or like the woody scent out of it, but this is really a nice scent, and it still performing good. I got this in 2022 as well, but I figured, okay, I need to use it up. It is not available anymore, but if you ever see these like in flash sales or clearance or bring back my bar that you can vote on, or they do come back, that's why, you know, all of us consultants let you guys know what these scents that you can't purchase anymore, how they perform, what they smell like, that kind of stuff. So yeah, Snow Kiss Cranberry, I really did enjoy it. And I've got 4 more cubes. I think I'm going to throw it out here in my open concept and finish this up. I'm going to try to finish this up. So there's certain bars I just don't want to, I just don't want to carry forward until next fall and winter. I just really would like to use them up and get them out of my collection. Just because, you know, why am I hanging on to them? I need to get them used before they go bad. Okay, this one is something I tried this year, or just recently. I missed out on the I think it was the LTO on it. Let's see if I wrote it down. Sometimes I write it down. Yeah, this was the Harvest Collection in 2024, and it is the spice. It was in the spice category. And the scent notes are apple, pumpkin, and spice, and this is apple spice season. So, I put this in my club because I didn't get the opportunity to try it. So I throw a lot of things in my club, and then I try it later, even after you can't get it anymore. So this you can't get anymore. But it did show up in the flash sale. So I thought, okay, I'm going to grab it. So I grabbed a bar of it to try it out. And then I thought, well, then I can warm it, see if I liked it. And if I don't like it, I can take it out of my club, or if I can keep it in the club. So I liked it, guys. I really did. This is a nice apple cinnamon, just a nice plain apple cinnamon is what I got from it. I don't really get a lot of pumpkin. I really didn't. Yeah, it's got pumpkin in it. I don't get a lot of pumpkin. I just get a nice appley spice scent. It's kind of like what we got back in the day, back in the 80s, in candles. And I kind of like, it was kind of like what the first candles were like when they first came out. And apple was very big in the scent. I mean, I remember when Macintosh apple came out, or it was Macintosh or something like that, from Yankee Candle. Everybody went nuts over that. So this is not Mac apple, I know that, but it's just kind of reminiscent of those things. So brought back a lot of memories. Apple spice season. It's staying in my club for a while because I did like it. Okay, this is a favorite of mine. Oh, and I was stupid and took it out of my club because I had gotten a brick of it. And I should have kept it in my club. But then in a flash sale or in some kind of sale, there was another, they had the brick in it again. So I grabbed another brick. So I do have 2 bricks of this, and I have, I think, a couple bars. But I wish I'd have kept it. And that's why I took it out of my club, I think. It's just because I'm just not real, a big fan of trees. But I had tried this and I liked it, and I should have kept it. So this is Icicles and Evergreen. It's a very, very beautiful, sweet evergreen scent. This has got cool blue eucalyptus, which I love eucalyptus, pine needle, crystallized sugar. Guys, this is so sweet. So sweet. I'm not trying to use this up, per se, per fast or anything. But I only use, you can see that little half a cube right there. I use a half a cube in my open concept. And granted, I've had this bar since 5 of 23. But that little half a cube scented my whole open concept. I'm not kidding you. I know that's kind of hard to believe, but it really did. I come out here and it was just wonderful. It was super strong. It lasted for over 24 hours. I really, really enjoy this scent. It's a great performer. It's a banger. and it just smells so good. It's sweet. It's kind of got that fresh, little bit of sweet tree scent, and it's wonderful. And that eucalyptus in it, I think, really sets it off. So, Icicles and Evergreen, if you ever see it, get it, guys, because it's so good. All right, guys, this one, okay, I tried this out here in my open concept, and I forgot about this bar being very, very light. I don't remember what collection this came out in, but it's a very light bar, and I forgot that it was. So it didn't do very, I did 2 cubes out here in my open concept, and I should have done way more than that. I just forgot. So this is Pear Blossom and Cucumber. On cold, it smells really nice, but it is just so light. It's got a pretty colored green wax. And it's Pear Blossom, Rain Kiss Jasmine, Honeydew, Meyer Lemon, Cucumber, Water. And it's just nice, a nice fruit, like, I guess I get a little bit of fruitiness. Yeah, kind of with the honeydew and lemon. But it's not like real lemony. It's just lemon kind of just brightens it, and it's a very pretty scent. I wish it performed better. I really did. So it just does not perform in my home very well. So I'm not sure whether I'm going to warm the rest of it. If I do, I'll warm it in my bedroom. But and if I don't, I'll give it away to somebody that maybe they have smaller areas, or I don't know. Maybe I should keep it and put it in my bathrooms. I don't really warm in my bathrooms, but I guess I could, or I guess I could put this in my laundry room. I don't normally warm in my laundry room either, but those are like my smallest rooms, so maybe I could do that and still, you know, just freshen up the house a little bit more with this spring. It is a great spring scent, I think, but I just wish it threw better. If I ever saw it again, I would not repurchase, just for the fact that it did not perform. Okay, guys, the rest I have are Empties. All right, I'm so proud of myself. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 7. I thought I had 7 Empties, but it looks like I only have 6. Okay. I don't know why I thought I had 7. Okay, I got 6. All right. That's pretty good for me because normally I don't use things up. So I had 2 cubes of this, and I decided, okay, I'm going to throw this in my warmers out here in my open concept. What I like to do is I'll take a cube and I cut it in half, and then I put it in 2 different warmers. And then I have another cube, I cut it in half and put it in 2 different warmers. And that's sufficient. A lot of times, depending on the scent, that's sufficient for me in my home. And I know, you know, a lot of people have to use a lot of wax, but I don't, and I'm very thankful that I don't. So my wax just lasts forever for me. All right, so this is Halloween Town. Yeah, they didn't bring it back. I don't know when the last time they brought it back, but they didn't. I think maybe this is I don't know if this is the first year this first fall they didn't bring it back. I'm stumbling over my words. Sorry, guys. So yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas, Halloween Town. I stocked up, and I had this in my club for a while. I think I got like 6 bars of it. This, I know, may be down to 5 now, but I have not warmed it a whole lot. Because when I did warm it, I kind of liked it, but I kind of didn't. But anyway, so this has got scent notes of cranberry, apple, and spiced cedarwood. And I got a note in there, too, about something, but it kind of blurred out, so I can't see it. But this is kind of got a little bit of a spiciness to it. And it's got that apple and cranberry in there. I actually really, really enjoyed this more this time when I warmed it. And it doesn't have a sticker on it, so this is from 2022. Absolutely fell in love with this again. I don't know. I didn't even really... I liked it, but I didn't love it. But now I'm really kind of loving it. And I still have quite a few bars, so I'm good with that, okay? But if I see it come back, I probably stock up again. So that's Halloween Town. That's what I mean. I'm still warming fall and winter stuff, guys. Okay, this one I think this was from last year's holiday, 2023, yeah. Sleigh Ride. I warmed And I don't have a date on it, but I put it on the inside. So Sleigh Ride was, holiday from 2023. Actually, it's been 2 years, I guess. So almost two. About a little, I don't know. We just switched years, so, you guys figure it out. I'm rambling, sorry. It's late at night, guys. It's really late at night. So this has got crisp air, fir needle, and tart cranberry. On cold, I really liked it. And when I used most of the bar up, I really wasn't that impressed. I didn't club it. I didn't buy any more of the bar. And I kind of threw it aside. And it was okay. There was just something about it I didn't really fall in love with. So then when I thought, well, I'm going to rewarm it now that it's available. And before it goes away, I'm going to rewarm it and revisit it and see what I think about it now. And I still had the same thoughts. I really did. I had the same thoughts. For me, in my home, it did not last a long time. I just got like a woodsy scent that was not like super sweet. And if you like that, like a wood scent, tree scent that's not overwhelmingly sweet, then you may like this. But I don't like that. When I have a tree scent, I want something sweet with it. I want berries, I want fruit, I want bakery, I want vanilla, or I want marshmallow. I want something sweet with my woods, or like my smoky scents. I really love that combo. But when it's just the tree scents on its own, or wood scents on its own, or smoky scents on its own, I'm not into it. I really am not. Unless the woods are have a perfuminess to them, like Palos, there's some Palo that's very perfumey. I love that. But because to me, it's got a little bit more of a sweeter note in there, but but if it's just more of a wood tone, like wood scent, I don't like it. So Sleigh Ride was okay. I'm not going to repurchase. It's not going in my club either. Okay, guys, the next one is also did not come back. And they did offer this, I think, last fall in a brick, but you had to purchase a warmer in order to get the brick. And I didn't want the warmer, which I kind of thought was crappy. I really wanted just to buy some bricks of it, and I didn't want the warmer. And what if, somebody wanted more than one brick of this and it was attached to the warmer and they wouldn't sell it separate? So you would have to buy more than one warmer, which was not very bright marketing, I didn't think. So Scentsy does a lot of things that I think makes issues for their company, and then they want us to work harder to scramble to fix them. And that's I'm not real happy with Scentsy right now. Anyway, so Jack's Obsession from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is everybody loves this. I mean, a lot of people love this, not everybody. I liked this when I first got it, but I really, really did like it. I mean, it was almost a love, but it wasn't like, oh my gosh, I gotta have more of this. But I was a new consultant when I first got this, and I was kind of like, okay, I need to get this stocked. I need to stock up on this. So I did get stocked up on it. It was in my club for a while, and then I took it out, and I still have some bars that I need to use up. So, apple spiced with apple spice with clove and cinnamon. Okay, apple spiced with clove and cinnamon. Let me read that right. And that's what it is. It's just like, it's kind of like a green apple with some spices, and it was wonderful. I had 2 cubes left. I did it in my bedroom, and I enjoyed it as I was drifting off to sleep, and I woke up, and I could still smell it. And it went, I had my warmers in there for a couple days. And I don't always have my warmers on constantly. But I normally have them on at least, I'm going to say 10 to 14 hours a day in there. But yeah, Jack's Obsession. I know that you can get this with a lot of different vendors as well. I've never tried any vendor wax with it, but I think I might if I get to where I can't. I use this up, use the rest of my bars up, and I don't have any more because I do like the scent. So Jack's Obsession. It's a good one. Okay, this one came out, let me see here. This was in the Open Plains collection in 2023. And this is Counting the Stars. And the scent notes on it are strawberry, fresh leather, white woods. And when I first warmed it, I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. And oh my gosh, that leather note in there just kind of blew me away. I was not a fan. So the rest of the bar, other than the last 2 cubes, these 4 cubes, I would warm out in my garage. I did it twice. I did 2 cubes twice in my garage and then 2 cubes once in my bedroom the first time. So I was down, and then out in my garage, I fell in love with it. I thought, oh my gosh, that's really, really nice. And I don't know whether it's just because it had time to cure a little bit more, or if I thought it was because maybe it was in more of an open space out there. But I really enjoyed it in my garage, and I like leather in my garage. So I think I'm going to be getting some weathered leather. Sorry guys, weathered leather. I'm saying it wrong. Weathered leather for my garage, and then I might find a strawberry to go with it, because I had this in my club. I took it out, and I'm stupid now because I loved it. So I just warmed 2 cubes of it in my bedroom. I had it in there today, and I loved it. Oh my gosh, it was so good. The strawberry really came out more, and it blended really well with that leather note in there. It was wonderful. And now I really wished I had not taken it out of my club. So I'm going to get weathered leather. I said it right. And I want to find a strawberry maybe to go with it and see if I can mix and get something similar. So anyway, I do have pink leather, but I think pink leather is a little bit different than this. But I'm going to revisit pink leather and see what I think, if it's similar or if it's not. But that's Counting the Stars. So if you see it and you like those scents, you may, and if you did get the bar and you didn't like it, revisit. So a lot of times when I revisit and warm a second time, it's a whole lot different. And I think a lot of it has to do with cure times. I think Scentsy needs to, when they come out with new scents, they need to pour these waxes earlier, like at least 6 months in advance, and let them sit and cure for these limited time offers, for these scent of the months, for these, collections that come out. Don't give us fresh pours. Give us 6-month-old pours. That way we can review them correctly, and we don't miss out. I feel like a lot of times I miss out on stuff because I warm it and I'm like, oh, I don't like it, so I don't get it anymore, or I don't warm it again and I don't put it in my club, or I don't stock up on it, and then it's gone. And then I rewarm it and I'm like, oh, I love this. And then it's gone. It's too late. So I think Scentsy kind of misses the mark on that too. Just my opinion. All right, guys, we're almost done. All right, this one, I'm going to save that one for last. No, I'm going to do it now because I don't want to end on a low note. So this one, I absolutely tried my best with this bar. And I absolutely hate this bar. I really don't hate too much. I mean, there's things that I don't like, or it's not my preference, or it's okay, but this one I just absolutely hate. And I warmed the whole bar. I've tried it several different times. I've hated it. So the first time I warmed it, I did 2 cubes in my bedroom. But this is Slay All Day. Let me give you scent notes before I give you the story on it. And this is Snow-Kissed Mint, Juniper, Crisp Mountain Air. And I got this in July of 2022. And I don't know where I got it or how I got it. So Slay All Day. So I thought those notes, oh, that sounded really, really good. When I got it, I smelled the bar. Even now, I smell it and it's nice. It's nice, okay? So I did 2 cubes. First 2 cubes I did in my bedroom. Oh my gosh. The cat pee smell was overwhelming, and I thought, oh, this is crap. So I had to pull it out of my warmers because I just could not stand that sharp tree note in there. And since then, I think I have realized that, let's see, I don't know. It doesn't even say, I like juniper. and maybe it's something in the crisp mountain air. I don't know, but there's something in there, or maybe it's a mixture of stuff that gave me that cat pee scent. But I pulled it out of my warmers, and I very rarely will pull a scent out of my warmers. But I pulled it out of my warmers, and so I just threw the bar aside. I'm like, oh, I ain't warming that again. So it ended up in my garage. So I started warming it in my garage, and it wasn't that bad out there. Once again, it wasn't that bad. And I don't know whether it's because I'm just in and out of the garage quickly, but I did not get the cat pee scent in there. So the last 2 cubes, I thought, I'm going to bring it in the house. I'm going to bring it in the house. Maybe it just needed time to cure, need to calm down. So I brought it in the house, and I did it the other night in here. Oh my gosh. I did not get the cat pee smell right away. But there was, after a while, I got a urine scent that was coming through. It wasn't cat pee. It was more just like a faint urine scent. And every time I walked by one of my warmers that had that in it, I thought, oh my gosh. I mean, I was looking around on my carpet and feeling around because I thought maybe my dog had an accident. You know, my dog or my cat had a potty accident. So I was checking to make sure there was and there wasn't. So I just kept getting that urine smell. And oh my gosh, it was like an old urine this time. And so Slay All Day, I will never repurchase again. I just do not like it. It does not work well for me at all. And it's sad because I thought it was going to be a really pretty scent. So yeah, that's a hate. I hate that bar. Never again. And if you guys love it, I'm sorry. I don't mean to downgrade anything you guys love. It's just, this is what is, what has happened to me, and that kind of, that's my experience with it. Okay. And I know everybody's experience is different. Okay. My last one, and this is a love, and I did take it out of my club because for a while I thought I made a rule for myself. If I got 6 bars of something, I had to take it out of my club. So I got 6 bars of this in, and I had to take it out of my club. Cinnamon buttercream. Oh my gosh. This, I think, really got better with age. I really do. This is Italian buttercream, mascarpone, cinnamon cake, sugar, and spice. And I must have got it in 2022 because I had no stickers on it. This one, oh my gosh, guys. I love it. And I know a lot of people don't like that mascarpone note, but I really love it. I get like a full-on bakery with this, like a cinnamon bakery is what I get. And the longer, and I did 2 cubes in my bedroom, and I only had 2 cubes left. And the longer I left it in my warmers, the more bakery it became. So there at the last day and a half, I was getting like baked cookies, like cookies that were actually baked, not cookie dough, not cookies that were baking, but cookies that you just pulled out of the oven that are cooling down. Baked cookies is what I got. And I wish now I had not taken it out of my club. This is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love it. So cinnamon buttercream was A+ for me. So there is what I've been warming and empties. And I'm proud of myself, guys. I hope you're proud of me too. I got through 6 bars that I can, that are on my collection now. And some of them I will not repurchase. Some of them I will. The ones I won't repurchase is definitely Slay All Day. Let's see. Sleigh Ride. I mean, if they are, I know some of these are not available for purchase, but if they come back, I think those are the only ones. Oh, and I know this isn't done yet, but I would not repurchase Olaf either. Yeah, this one, Pear Blossom and Cucumber, not a repurchase. But everything else, I think I would repurchase. Inhale X, yeah, I think I'd even do that. So, yeah, so it was a good warming week. I think I got through a lot. I enjoyed the majority of what I warmed. I had a nice time warming them, and I like right now. Like I said, I'm still concentrating on using up scents that I don't want to carry forward into next fall. So I don't know whether it'll be next time will be strictly Scentsy, like I did a lot of mostly Scentsy this time, or what I'll do. But anyway, so thanks for joining me today, guys, and thanks for sticking it out with me. I know it's a longer video. I tried to go little bit faster, but I chit chat too much. But I enjoy chit chatting and doing the videos this way. So I figure, you can watch the whole entirety if you want, or you can break it up, or you can just watch bits and pieces and parts here. And that's totally up to you. But I do appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to watch my videos and to like my videos and subscribing to my channel. And if you're new, we would love to have you subscribe and join our channel. It would mean the world to me. And yeah, so you guys, I hope everyone's doing well. And once again, thank you guys. And you take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.